Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining the Central Holidays webinar on group travel experiences. My name is Adam Grace, and I am the Group Department Manager. Just to provide you guys with some details in regards to myself, I joined Central Holidays in September of 2013. In upcoming September, this will bring 5 years with the organization. Starting with Central Holidays, I was brought into the Operations Department. I worked in our Operations Department for approximately 2 years. What this did was it gave me an excellent understanding and knowledge of the background programs that we've created for our clients. I've dealt with personal clients on a one-on-one basis, which has also allowed me to understand the ins and outs of every client's needs. Before I go deeper into the presentation in which we will begin, I wanted to take this time to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day. I know that every minute that we lose is another sale that we miss. So I'd like to thank you once again for taking the 30 minutes that we will be spending together for me to explain group travel experiences by Central Holidays. Just to let you guys know, the Q&A section of this webinar has been taken off. What that means is please jot down any questions that you will have. At the end of the presentation, I will provide you with my contact information. It will be my direct phone line and my email address. I'd be more than willing to discuss with each and every one of you on a one-on-one basis any of the questions in which you may have. To give you guys an overview of the topics of the discussion for today's webinar, we're going to start off discussing the parent company of Central Holidays, which is Sahara Group International. After that, I'm going to bring you guys into the exciting new developments that we have here at Central Holidays, such as the new sample itineraries in which we've created for our agents, the new small group tour concept that we will be launching at the end of this month, and the details in regards to our updated website, which will give you the live updates on all of our programs, any new special offers in which that we have out, such as the American Express gift card, which is valid until the end of May. Some other topics that we will be discussing here are our staff. So I'll go into the details of how we are a full-service tour operator with sales departments, marketing departments, operations, and accounting. What this means is that Central Holidays is an all-in-one solution for you, our travel agents. Last but not least, I will bring you into the new technologies that Central Holidays is looking into, such as the online booking engine, which will allow your passengers to book directly for the trip in which you have selected with us. When we discuss these features, I will explain how this is strictly optional, and it's entirely up to you whether or not you would like to use it. Additionally, Central Holidays is looking into adding new systems, which will expedite the quote time, which will allow you, our agent, to log on to an agent portal and view any bookings that you may have with us at Central Holidays. For 45 years, Central Holidays has designed travel programs for groups and FITs. Our personalized service, inclusive value, which allows us to offer a wide selection of tours and programs. Throughout this presentation, I will be going through some of the sample tours and programs that we have created for the group department, and we'll give you some more details in regards to how you can reserve this program for your future group. Sahara Group International. Sahara Group International is Central Holidays' parent company. We, Central Holidays, are the tour operator, and underneath SGI's wings are 5 destination management companies. First and foremost, we have our office in Italy, which has been established since 1972 and the inception of Central Holidays. Following, we have Egypt, another office located in Cairo. Underneath this office comes with 6 Nile River cruises, 3 hotels spread across Egypt, our own buses, tour guides, and limousine staff. We then have an office in France, located in Paris, and another office located in UK. What this means is all of the programs that Central Holidays provides, we go directly to the source. We do not outsource any of these products. We go directly to our local offices, and our local offices allow us to give you the most competitive quote. Central Holidays is group travel experiences. The list in which we have in front of us now explains the different group themes and programs that we offer to our group partners. First and foremost, we have the food and wine collection. The sales team, along with marketing and product, has spent a lot of time developing new food and wine programs. We've come out with a collection that features 5 different destinations: Italy, our bread and butter, France, Greece, Spain, and Portugal. In addition to food and wine programs, we do offer ancient civilization themed trips, which will give your group the opportunity to travel to Italy, Egypt, Greece. On top of that, we do religious programs. Of course, there's the Oberammergau and Sordevolo, which I will get into further on in our presentation. But in addition to that, we offer programs such as the Footsteps of St. Paul in Greece, the Way of St. James in Spain, and of course, a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. As I mentioned earlier, we have river cruises in our arsenal. So this also allows us to promote the river cruise. In addition to all of the Nile cruises that we offer, Central Holidays charters approximately 2 ships a year, one on the Danube, one on the Rhine. We have the possibility of gaining any group allotments on whether it be the Moselle, the Rhone, the Seine, many more rivers. We have a lot of contacts with different cruise agencies such as Lufthansa Cruises, AMA Waterways, and many more. And the MICE. Central Holidays caters to the MICE market. And what really the reason I'm bringing this up, even though it doesn't necessarily apply to our travel agents, is that I want you guys to get a scope of how Central Holidays can handle groups. Last year, we took 4,000 people. Yes, I said that correctly. 4,000 people to Italy. And we did it all in one shot. What we did was we split the group up in Florence and we split them in Rome. While in Florence, we created a special dinner at the Piazza di Michelangelo, and while in Rome, we created a dinner at the convention center, which is brand new, called the Cloud. While in Rome, we had the opportunity to have all 4,000 people in one shot. We did a visit to Vatican City. We did the Sistine Chapel. Of course, the Sistine Chapel, the private entrances were done in Sex. This slide here brings us to the beginning, I guess, of the new sample programs that we have created. These are just a few. On our website, which is www.grouptravelexperiences.com, you will be able to locate all of the additional programs that we have, which to date are 32 new programs. Starting with these programs here on the first program to our left, we have the Food and Wine program in the Emilia-Romagna region. This program features a 6-night stay starting in Parma and ending in Venice. This program also offers experiences such as a ham tasting in Parma, a cheese tasting, or salami tastings. We also do vinegar tastings in Modena on this program. The middle program that we have here is called the Best of Tuscany. And the beauty of this program is that it's all 7 nights in Pistoia. What this means is your group will have the opportunity to see all of the highlights without having to pack and unpack. Including experiences in a tour such as this will be a tour to Florence, a tour to Pisa and Lucca, a tour to Siena, a cooking class in Pistoia, and a tour to the Chianti region. Last but not least, we have our Classical Italy program, which features 2 nights in Venice, 2 nights in Florence, and 3 nights in Rome. The third program is an excellent option for clients who have not been to Italy before and are looking to get a more in-depth experience. To show you guys that we do a lot more than just Italy, I wanted to place on this screen here some of the different Europe and Mediterranean options in which we offer as well. First program that we have in our left-hand side is called the Wine and More in Bordeaux. This program, again, with the beauty of a one-pack and unpack, featuring all 6-night stays in Bordeaux. What I personally love the most about this program is that it's a wonderful mix of food and wine tastings and cultural immersions. The cultural immersion portion would be the visits to Saint-Emilion or Bergerac, and the food and wine tastings of some of the finer things in life, such as cognac, oysters, and caviars. The middle program that we have here is Portugal. I really wanted to include Portugal on this presentation because it really is up and coming. A lot of passengers historically have traveled to Portugal in the past, and they're beginning to come to Central Holidays to travel to them again. Splendors of Portugal is a brand new program that Central Holidays has come out with, which features 3 nights in Lisbon and 3 nights in Porto. Last but not least, and following the food and wine collection in which I hit on earlier, is our food and wine in Athens and Santorini. Please note that these programs, in addition to all of our programs, can be fully customizable to match your group's specific needs. They do not have specific departure dates, so with that being said, whenever your group wants to travel, we will make it happen for you. So we've covered Italy, we've covered Europe, and we've covered the Mediterranean. Now I wanted to introduce you to what Central Holidays can do for your group in Israel, Egypt, and Dubai. The first program that we have here is our Classical Israel program. This program is our top-selling programs for non-faith-based travel groups. We also offer Christian and Jewish faith-based programs, so please do not hesitate in reaching out to us if your group has a specific faith-based need. Our middle program here is the Stars of Egypt program. Stars of Egypt features 6 nights in Egypt, 3 of them in Cairo and 3 on our river cruise. Before going into the details on the program, I think I should state that this is the top-selling program to Egypt in Central Holidays for the year 2018. We start off the program with 2 nights in Cairo. In the 2 nights in Cairo, you have a full-day trip of the museum, pyramids, Sphinx. The second day, we do the Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. We take you to the Hanging Church. And then on the third day, we will transfer you for your river cruise, starting in Aswan and ending in Luxor. To expedite the transfer on the way home, we'll finish the group off with 1 night in Cairo, which will allow your group to have 1 more relaxing evening in Cairo before taking their flight home. Dubai and Abu Dhabi. The area has made its way into our top 5 selling destinations for Central Holidays in the year of 2018. In terms of requests, it's in our top 3. For that reason, we have strengthened our boots on the ground in both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and I can confidently state that we can give you a competitive pricing for your group to travel to this area. Last but not least is our Latin America and Cuba division. First program is Colombia, and another program that we have here is the Costa Rica program, and a Central Holidays exclusive can be found on the far right, Cuba, a cultural experience. As I don't have many programs here for Latin America and Cuba, I wanted to state that it does not just stop here. We have an entire outside sales team that's focused on selling Latin America and Cuba. We do additional destinations such as Peru, Ecuador, Chile, and Argentina. A saying that we have here in Central Holidays is we don't just do them, we do them well. As I mentioned earlier, for our religious programs, I was going to touch on the Oberammergau and Sordevilo for 2020. On the right-hand side, you will see a flyer of a sample itinerary that can be found on our website. This program is the Passion Play of Sordevilo, which features a stay in Biella and Stresa. Agents, I wanted to state that although that this trip is for 2020, requests have been pouring in for both Sordevilo and Oberammergau. As you may know, Oberammergau occurs only once every 10 years. Sordevilo, once every 5 years. Please, if you have any interest in regards to these groups, do not hesitate in sending us an email. We can begin quotation immediately. You let us know which programs you're interested in, approximately what dates your group would like to travel. We will align it with the dates of the play, create a proposal, and we'll send it to you. Even though the program's for 2020, we can still confirm the tickets, the space, and everything that you need in order to promote this trip. Central Holidays is group travel experiences. In regards to the group department in itself, we have a sales and marketing support that we're very proud to announce to provide to our travel partners. First and foremost, we have our dedicated destination specialists, which cover all of the regions in which I've just previously mentioned. So please do not hesitate in sending us your requests, and our destination specialist will be appointed to them. Another thing that we can do for our travel partners is the customization of presentations. Whether it be a sales presentation, which will help you promote the trip better, or a pre-departure presentation, which will, when we submit the documents, we hand out the distribution to our clients, we can provide you with an outside sales rep that will host this presentation, answer any and all questions about the destination, provide destination information, and of course, this will be done alongside you, our travel professional. We always will appear to be working as a collaboration, and your name will be the first and foremost name. Personalized flyer, which has really become a big hit with our group department. I've placed an example on the far right side of what a personalized flyer would look like. So this program that I selected was the Food and Wine program, which features the stays in Trevisa and Pistoia. But if you take a look at the top left corner, we have your logo here. What that means is you provide us with your logo once we've agreed on a program. We'll place this logo on the top left portion as shown here, print up to 250 copies, and we will mail them to you in order to assist you with the promotion of your trip. In addition to personalized flyers, we also offer registration forms. The registration forms, I believe, will assist you with the back office administrative work, which will also allow you to focus more on sales. The registration forms can be submitted to us via email, fax, whichever is easiest for you, and this will allow a clean and simple manner for your passengers to register on your program. Friendly terms and conditions. What I mean by that is our deposit requirements aren't as strict as some of our competitors. I'll go into a little bit more detail later on when I explain the procedures in group requests, which is to give you an inside scoop. The deposit is only $200 for the entire group. We give your group up until 4 months prior to the departure to review the amount of passengers in which you have sold. If you do not obtain the minimum amount of passengers required to materialize, we will fully refund the passengers that have signed up, and the $200 deposit that has been submitted will be transferred to a future booking. What that means is you did not lose out entirely on this program. We appreciate your efforts for promoting the trip and trying very much the people to get onto it, and for that reason, you will not lose your money. We will move it to another booking in order to give it another shot and get more passengers on the program. As I mentioned earlier in the presentation, Central Holidays offers the personalized online booking portals. I have a few slides dedicated to showing you how this is laid out and how it will work, but I wanted to take this opportunity to kind of explain it to you guys. As you can see, it is optional. The reason that it is optional is because the website in which your passengers would have to go to is www.grouptravelexperiences.com. We create this booking engine for your passengers in order to simplify the registration. Not everybody likes to fill out a registration form and have to fax it or send it back. Some people just like to go online, input their first, last name, passport number, and exactly what they're looking for, and sign up for that trip. And for that, we've come out with our booking portal. I also wanted to add that for every passenger that registers for the trip, you, our travel partner, will receive an instant notification on exactly what the passenger has selected. If our program consists of any optional tours or optional extensions, our online booking portal will allow your passengers to register for this as well. As you may know, we offer travel insurance for all of our passengers, which is commissionable to you, our sales agent, as well. And this can be purchased on the online booking portal also. The administrative support in which Central Holidays' group travel experiences can provide for our clients is our dedicated operations and accounting department. As I mentioned earlier, not every office is equipped with the operations department, and we're here to help you so you can focus strictly on sales. We have an in-house operations team that takes care of all rooming lists, all special requests such as dietary restrictions, if a wheelchair assistance is needed at the airport. We have a department that is here for each and every one of your needs. The group request procedure. In order to submit a quote request to Central Holidays' group travel experiences, I kindly suggest that we send an email to groups@centralholidays.com. Myself and the department supervisor will review all leads and will submit it to the applicable destination specialist. Our destination specialist will then email or call you to introduce themselves for this booking. At this time, you and our sales agent will go over the creation of your itinerary. Once that is solidified, our agent will reach out to our local offices, create the proposal, and submit over to you. If you are happy with the program and like to proceed, all that is required is a $200 deposit for the entire group. Once the deposit is received, this will allow us to create the marketing materials in which I've explained and create the online booking engine if you so choose to go that route. This page here are some screenshots of our online booking engine. The first image to the top left is the welcome page when your passengers go to www.grouptravelexperiences.com. On our proposal, you will be given a booking code, which in our group department will start with the letter G as in group. Once they enter this booking code and their email address, it will take them to the right-hand side. As you may see here, it says your company name here. We will put the travel agent in which we are working with, the applicable departure date, which for today's purposes I've set as the day of the presentation, and the booking code in which we have. You may see on the top right-hand corner of that image, there's a link that says Program Flyer. That will be the personalized flyer that we have created together. Any optional tours, any optional extensions, the day-to-day itinerary, anything that you choose to put onto the flyer will be uploaded to this booking engine in order for your passengers to review prior to registering for our trip. And now the team. Myself, Adam Grace, and then we have Nettie Riccardi, who is the department supervisor. We have Valeria Tuveri, who is one of our destination specialists, and Lillian Dutko. All of the above destination specialists work in our main office in New Jersey. We're here for every one of your clients' group requests for Italy, the Mediterranean, Africa, and Western Asia. Our off-site destination specialists all work with our office in New Jersey, and we're available to help your clients with any group requests that you may have for Latin America and Cuba. A fun fact, Ray Reynolds and Susan Sweats both live in Costa Rica. So if you have a trip planned for Costa Rica, Colombia, anything in that region, please do not hesitate in contacting us, and we will be sure to bring you a quality program. I'm going to let this slide sit for a couple seconds and let it resonate. Yes, surprise gift. What that means is, for all of the travel agents that have signed up today for our webinar and that have sat with us so far for the 23 minutes and the 7 more minutes that we have to conclude this webinar, will receive a zero deposit voucher for any of our groups. Please note that this deposit voucher needs to be used within 6 months. This information will be provided to you on the email sent to you after the webinar, so please do not hesitate in taking advantage of our zero deposit voucher, putting together a group for either 2018, 19, or even 2020, and let's rock and roll. As I mentioned earlier, any questions that you may have, I kindly recommend that you jotted them down and send them to me after the presentation. I'm going to leave this slide up for 1 minute in order for everybody to read, to take down my information, and even my direct line. I welcome you all to send me as many questions, call me as many times, ask me anything that you would like. If I have not discussed it throughout this webinar, I would love to take the time afterwards and discuss it with you. So please, my email address is GREIS@centralholidays.com. My direct line, which will bring you straight to me, no 1-800 numbers, no loops, no extension numbers, is 201-228-5262. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity again to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules and joining us to learn more about the Central Holidays group travel experiences. I look forward to speaking with any and all of you and hopefully putting together some group requests for your agency as soon as possible. Thank you all for joining and have a wonderful day.